right out why I'm against Pierre Paulette. He's getting rid of carbon tax. That's not the problem. Carbon tax makes change in our economy. It pays back dividends. He's telling a lot of rubbish. And I think the press, everything's all pocket lined by these usury. Um, I look at a province, you got to suffer before you wake up. The province of Prince Edward Island is really suffering. Nova Scotia, they had a problem. Liberals were way too high in tax, way too high. But they went progressive conservative. Now, there's conservatives out in Prince Edward Island. They are the major party. They didn't quite win the Green Party. But where there's Greens, there's influence and they can make change. They had the lowest COVID levels in the whole of Canada. They're more, but the island's getting so destroyed. There's areas there you can look on a map and you'll see Green Party ridings. Is it about gay, transgender? No, that's not my issue. My issue is to get renewables in. My issue is to start environmental change in Canada. And my issue is to have regulations on press coverage and who is saying these things. And there was a film out there, and it was very good. It was he put it up on YouTube. The Kochs and these billionaires, there's about 3 of them, and they affect the whole of the political funding and corporate greed. They're not helping the world. They're keeping their money to themselves. They're called free market capitalists. They have no concern of egalitarianism that would help Canadians and Americans. You know, Donald Trump denied climate change. Joe Biden's changed. The Biden administration, so he's getting attacked. You know, the place is crazy. We got a world order that wants to reduce climate change. I was going up to Queensland. Well, hell, the cyclones are hitting there again. Oh, it's nothing to do with climate change. It's fake science. Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island is receding because of glaciers melting. Nothing to do with climate change. I think they do look at it. They've lived on the island for a lot of years, and they've never seen so much change in the environment. Out there is Stable Island ponies. I studied that in the 1970s. It's a sandbar where horses were washed ashore. That was my first study of wild horses in college, to understand the behavioralism of feral horses. There's Alberta wildies up there. But what are we going to do if we keep on climate change lying? And Doug Ford stopped $285 billion in renewables. They had a Tesla. There's people on Teslas here. Oh, they're evil. Are they the car cult? It's all over the place. The car cult. People that are doing ethical living by buying electric cars. But who the hell can afford them? They didn't like her. She was liberal in Ontario. Well, she had a plan to get Tesla cars. If you bought them, you'd get rebates back. They're expensive as hell. Well, Doug charged and went and said, no, you can't have them. They put money down on them. So Tesla had to come in and sue Doug Ford's government. But he didn't sue him enough. They should have just sued him right out. But they sued to get those cars to the people that wanted them and ordered them. And they got them. There's Tesla downstairs. You know, I got sheets of from General Motors, every automaker of electric vehicles. Now, Justin Trudeau, the thing he was doing right was going to get us onto electric vehicles. Now, there is people that want these cars. My friend here wants one. Oh, I'd love one, but I can't afford it because they are blocking that. Like Alberta, they lowered the gas prices. Okay, they lowered the gas prices. They give you more money so you can buy the junk to keep the fossil fuel sector going. That's all this country's going to hell over fossil fuels. Keeping Alberta and BC happy. And all these provinces are just pocket lined. The change is going to be when we get into renewable sector and really have a discussion on climate change. I saw the storms out in Nova Scotia. My Lord, what are you telling me? There's no climate change. Come on. Where are you getting this information? NASA? No. But she's working for NASA. She's a climatologist, telling the truth about this. Oh, they're all pocket lined. Really? Really? She's a professor of climatology in NASA, and she's saying they're pocket lined. See, it's profiteers by a few people that are making a lot of libertarian money. Ching, ching, ching. Pierre Poilievre could be a good prime minister. But getting rid of carbon tax, nah. And telling lies, he's not going to get the housing market down. Doug Ford said this. Doug Ford said the same damn thing. I'm going by example of what somebody did. And I'm going to attack Pierre Poilievre for what he said. He said he's going to bring the housing market down. How can you, Doug? How can you, Pierre? These are pocket-lined brokers that are raising the rates because you guys libertarianize the country. Okay, wake up. This has nothing to do with politics. It's nothing to do with Ford. It's nothing to do with Trudeau. Nothing to do with Trudeau. No. The only reason they're attacking Justin Trudeau is he wants to change to renewables and get us by 2030 to electric cars. Now it's forever. We'll always be going down to the river. No change in the environment. So I was going out to BC, but they got a witch out there, and I'll call her a witch. Daniel Smith. She's done a moratorium. It was giving them jobs up there, the renewable sector. Oh no, moratorium on renewables. What the hell's happening again? Huh? What the hell's happening? Extreme right wing? Right wing could mean fiscal economic conservatism. Okay? Brett Mulroney was a conservative, okay? It's nothing to do with partisan. It's to do with who's getting pocket lined. You get it, kids? This is your future. And the planet's burning up, but you don't want to listen. Your parents are all yuppies, and they told you a lot of hog shit. Okay? I'm an environmental, open-minded man. And I say we got to get off fossil fuels. You know, it could come down to this. Countries that hate us could nuke us. I don't want that to happen. It could happen because we're being enemies to the earth, not friends. Joe Biden made a change. He shut down Keystone. That's when all this crap went down. The far right started getting in there, and they had that trucker strike. Face it. It's all usury and lies. So Eisenberg's, what's his studies? He's an economist. I like his. These are all pocket lines. He's got a picture. I like it. It's got a, a hose to his head. It's killing us. Ralph Nader talked a lot about it. I'm a big Ralph Nader. That's an American man. You know, they were all talking about environmental change. Yeah, here's a kid here. It's all ego. She's attacking me, and she said, "I hope you don't mind, but Pierre's going to get in, and have a nice day." Well, I looked at your photos there, dear. You had big friggin' cars going up the road with big fossil fuel munging machines for your ego. Your ego. Every time I hear somebody, I want a noisy car, I want a noisy motorcycle. He said, "No, I'm coming." What the hell are you guys? Nuts? Yeah, you come down the road and you got a damn racket music playing and the speakers blowing out the windows, a bunch of punksters. Hip hop jokes. So I hate hip hop music. And it's caused by non-record production, right? Vinyl. We need vinyl. We got progressive music, Nova Scotia. I was hearing some great music coming in. But getting that there, that's another kicker. Prince Edward Island's got a record pressing plant. Bit rate has to be high. We can produce vinyl out there. There's more options out there for me. I couldn't even get equine insurance to help young people. I'm giving up. I said, "Would you do some research?" "Oh no, I'm busy." What? You don't get my business. I'm leaving. I've had it. I got a lawyer. I'm dumping a lot of files on him. I got a lot of issues. I got PTSD from this damn right-wing dump hole. I couldn't get back to work. Yeah, I wanted to work for myself. But I'll tell you, I didn't have my head together. I had to go through more suffering living in this dump. I hate Ontario, and I hate Alberta's going all on renewable. Notley might have been a change. But they kept on saying, Jason Kenney says they're communists, they're socialists. NDP were the foundations of Prince Edward, that area. NDP. You know who votes NDP? First Nations. But they might be socialists. You're dividing up into extreme camps instead of looking at what democratic socialism is. I give up. I friggin' give up. I had problems with her. She was attacking Dalton McGuinty's bills. She wasn't working with him, and that was in Ontario. And she messed up the province. She lost the vote. I wouldn't vote for her because there was good bills and he was passing. And she opposed him to get in power. So that's the whole friggin' kicker of Canada. Proportional representation is number one. Okay, proportional. Number two, mediate who's paying who. Where transparency is a number kicker on everything here. It's transparency. See where the friggin' money's coming from. Elizabeth May came out with a transparency record as a parliamentarian. She was damn open. She showed all her books, everything that she spent in detail. She showed it all. It's like the emperor's naked. That is politics of good quality. Miss May was the best parliamentarian in Canada. The best. She's an American, jumped ship because of her mother was an activist working with Bill Clinton. Stop above ground nuclear testing. Okay, that was in Alaska. I don't like above ground nuclear testing. It's sort of dangerous, but she was an activist. Jorgen Peterson attacks activists. He's a douchebag. He's a pocket line douchebag. All of them are. The day you learn something, you're being mind hacked by your education system. You're not free. You're another friggin' brick in the wall. We don't want no education. Yeah, he's a punker in England. He says to steal your heart, to steal your soul, to steal everything. Well, punkers. I don't mind punkers. Punk rock is a good thing. Put heavy strings on that till the next bend it and crank her up. Punk rock. But, Robert Johnson, I live by him. He said that deep down evil spirit, deep down in the ground. He says, I think he's right. Evil spirit down in the ground. Every damn yuppie I talk to, he wants to join partnerships with me. He says, I put it into oil because oil's gold. It doesn't look gold. Gold looks like we're finding in Canada. But they want to mine oil. And they want to do agriculture that's one crop, three crop dance. Soy, corn, and wheat. Soy, corn, wheat. For artificial food. Yeah. Oh, it's a joke. Friggin' joke. I read 10 acres is enough. 10 acres is enough. It was written in 1840. He was up in Oregon. I started reading the book. Damn, it's good. And it's the same as now. It's not much different. Banks owned everybody, and the farms were so extended. Henry David Thoreau talked about that. That was American. Transcendental economics. What's the sense of owning big acreages? Huh? What's the sense, kids? What's the sense when you can have a few acres and grow food for your communities? Why do we want high density building and living in factories? Well, it gives you jobs, kids. You gotta keep slaving. And they always telling you guys, get a job. Get a job. But you don't want to work. You told me that, you go, I hired a girl there and she quit on me. She called it cold quitting. She left a whole bloody bunch of people in India. I'll never hire a cold quitter. You give me a notice, and that's fine. You want to move on, but don't quit on me cold. You put a lot of men in trouble. That doesn't work. You listen to all this hogwash on here. Cold quitting. You stay at the job and you work it out. If you get fired, that's it. And but they don't fire people anymore, unfortunately. They should. Steve Jobs fired a lot of people. That's how he kept on building the company. She said it took me 3 times to figure out to work for Steve. Fired me 3 times. You're out there. Go starve. That's the way I think it should be. You ever been fired? You ever been fired? It's not very nice. You feel like you're being ripped apart. People downsize businesses. Fired. They let them go. It's different. Sounds nice. They'll let you go. I got too much. And that's happening all the time. Technology is replacing jobs. Downsizing. So the people that don't shift and learn skills and become entrepreneurs are going to be screwed. As far as I'm concerned, you'll all be screwed. You have to have sources of income and learn and educate yourself. And if you invest in commodity markets, you're stupid. Because that's not going to be the way of the future. Even an old boy named Warren Buffett says that he doesn't collect commodity markets and digital information. Because it's the great balloon race that Eisenberg wrote about in Time to Growth, man. You're at $31 trillion in the United States, okay? $31 trillion. debt, and you're going to receive the shit. Ontario and Canada, they're raising the bank rates to lower inflation, but it doesn't seem to work. What do you gotta do? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Print money. They print money for my husband. Yeah, I was printing, but that inflates the market. Stimulus and throwing money in there. So it goes bank rates. Yeah. There's people in Canada won't afford the second mortgage. Oh, Lordy. When did this start? 1970s. I remember I went to college, but I took my dad's money and I spent it on learning equity science. I am not giving up on my business. And I look out there and those consider there's a therapy unit I like because they got psychotherapists, they got people trained in therapy and horses. Okay, I agree with some of the therapists on here. They're not therapists. One-trick ponies are not therapists. You need a group of people working on things: nutritional counseling, health, wellness area, working together. And equine therapy up there. That's how she kicks. I just noticed I've never seen that. And I saw it today out in Prince Edward. I'm making my way up there. I'll even take a job working with them and join that team. Because I got a lot of things I can help those horses with, and I can help people. I've got years of horse knowledge, but I got a bunch of idiots that won't help me get insurance. Things they got to leave Ontario. The country province is kind of stupid. I go out and I meditate on a level. These girls have got bloody smartphones. They're Gen Zs. They're flakes. They're phone junkies. They're running the labyrinth. You walk it. I can't talk to groups of gackles. There's the ego of one Gen Z leading them. Let's run it. The Daytona 500. So this young man comes in, he walks the labyrinth, and he stands in the center. I said, you found the sacredness, the solitary point of the labyrinth. You hit it. So what happened to you? I went off social media. I just keep audiobooks and Udemy courses and Coursera. I take all those courses. I don't use social media. You're waking up. She got on there and she said, I went off social media. Things changed. And I heard a song coming from my stream. It was across the universe. Angel feathers. Angel feathers coming in to her stream and she's waking up. And across the universe, nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change. It's a beautiful song. George Harrison wrote it. And April Apple did a rendition. Beautiful. Young people can wake up. The younger generation. Quit listening to all the BS. And that's what's going on right now. YouTube's full of gifters and liars. There's a guy running up hydrogen. He's got a new science. And I listened to him talk about peer club. I couldn't believe it. It sounds so apathetic. You're not hitting the points of what he's going on. And that was the Toronto Star. I've lost faith in you. I've lost faith in all the media. They're so soft. You gotta look at him objectively. And I look at him in a different way. He is stopping climate and carbon tax. housing markets, nothing to do with the federal government. Nothing to do with it. It's libertarian pocket lining by brokers. Face it, the first thing you do is regulate those bastards. Excuse them, I'll call them bastards. That's how I was in the police station. She was coming in to get a license to sell. Right, a license to steal. I said, I gotta take a picture of the constable, put them in the cell, and that's okay. You know, they're just crooks. Like, I got one bimbo there. I'll call her bimbo. She's young and stupid. She's buying it. She's gonna buy it. It's just the guy selling her Friday stocks. Bimbo. Where the hell did we educate girls like that? Huh? And then these other bimbos talking about eating crickets. Can I call you a bimbo? You say pay your rent. Yeah, the prices of rent going up. Pay your rent. You'll be paying booty time, girl. Yeah. You gotta make change, kids. What a bunch of apathetic mongrels. So I was sitting in the bar there, and the guy, she's looking good. She's about 48. I didn't want to ask her. She said, "You bastard, you're trying to figure out my age." She came over, brought me a drink, and we talked. You want daughters? Yeah, I like girls. You don't want them. Ontario daughters. Oh, yeah. They're so stupid, she said. They're so stupid. I got 4 daughters. They're all stupid. Yeah, they're all Instagram bimbo. And they're just influencers and crap. Listen to crap music. I go to this bar there and I say, you should change the music. It's horrible. You're insulting me. I want my crowd. Yeah, you haven't got anybody in there. Nobody will go in that dump with that sort of racket. You know, the music sucks right now. It really sucks. And I hear some good Canadian music when I was out in the East, but it's not getting out there. Nah, there's young people playing it that sort of Canadian beautiful music. And that's why I really think the music will change. And the young entertainers will change the music system. And I'm here. I'm gonna go with Benny, Paul, with music. I believe in theory and structure, and music. Yeah, that's struggle. Not pushing buttons, loops, channels to the bottom. You're just using the same damn looping channel. It's that damn Justin Bieber. It's terrible garbage. You know, one woman said yesterday, I sort of like, she writes on this. But the other guy in the bar says, well, you're talking about the Whizzle Twizzle. Who's that? I think she's overrated. That's Taylor Swift. Song and dance girl. I used to burlesque and strip off curtain for the bra. That's song and dance girl. Then they came into pure nudity on stage. It got boring as hell. They were song and dance girls too. I said, you girls, you got no talent. You're on Instagram bimbo, and you all suck. You need to get back and good shit, some music style. I'd fire you in an instant. She said, F you, Sean. Yeah, give her a look. Like, good music takes time. Good vocals takes training. I've dated rock and roll singers. They know the scream. Yeah, but not these girls. They just put the outfits on music movies. Am I cynical? I saw her in Melbourne, and she was on Clover, that rubber shack. They paid these girls to sit there and make money. 5 gigs so you go on these stupid platforms and sit there and play garbage. And you can come back and play some music and do some wood shit. Which we call it in the Maritimes. Wood shit. You know, what is DCC? It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. 6 years. No need to rush. Just get playing a few gigs. You get a little better, you get a little more confidence, go for it. But don't get into this. Like, here's a douchebag on here saying, start getting insurance. That's a stupid freaking thing. You know, I was in a band and we had the guitar player that he was a good guitar player. He couldn't stand the chicks. They're just picking on him. He got to the point, hey man, what the hell's that? He's holding a Les Paul in there and he's pretty cute. Big fucking nipple. Is your shirt so? Yeah, guys, you know what it's like playing rock and roll, being a young entertainer. I had a kid there. Oh, hell, you're in trouble, son. Well, they're going to buy me drinks. They're going to take you home, too. You're 24 years old. Yeah, they're my mom's age. Hey, guy, do you like this? You play that damn guitar. They love you. You look like a cute little kid, you know. They love you. They take you home. Teach you to be a man. She says, well, around my table. They're 40s and 50s. Their mom's age. Are you going to learn something? I'm trying to tell him, he says, my B string is going down. I'll show you how to put it on better. Because my B string doesn't go out. But I'll go over to another guitar player. I'll let him play my guitar. What the hell, you broke the B string? And you never let anybody play your guitar. I learned that. They were heavy strings and you snap it. You knock the mic out of the freaking thing. He's a tapper on my guitar player. I don't tap, I play finger stuff. Like a chunk on the strings. He taps and he hammers. And it's not really meant for that guitar. I had an amp from pickup. I don't tap on it. I'll get a loop and get a tap or a footboard. But I won't tap on my guitar. I do hammer-ons, pull-offs, harmonics, but I don't tap. It ruins the instrument when you got a microphone pickup. Oh my lord, I learned a lot of hard love. I got a guitar repair. You don't line your guitar up. The guitar shop says, don't line your guitar down like a guitar player. Oh hell no. Electric, that's not too bad. I'm running my bass out of that. Got to rock it, club out. I don't mind doing that, but I'm an acoustic. It sucks.